Hello, dear goddess, and welcome to Twin Flame Tuesday. I'm just in a chill space. I'm wearing this is actually I've had this shirt for years. Got it from a homemade artist at a farmer's market, a vendor at a farmer's market who hand created this. So that was a lot of years ago. Oh, I gotta stop saying that. Anyway, I digress. Welcome, welcome. My name is Rochelle Richard, and I'm mixing it up again because I'm really excited to record this reading, but I gotta charge my phone, and instead I'm using my iPad, which it's logistics. So here we are. Plus, I do this Monday evenings when I usually do my Twin Flame Tuesday readings. And Mondays are usually Me Monday, where I run my errands and I just kind of work on what I want to work on. And that always includes a reading because I do love what I do. Oh, that said, did I mention my name is Rochelle Richard? And I guide you into and through finding your power in every moment. And one of the ways that we do this is through the utilization of such divination tools as oracle cards, tarot cards. My favorite ones are, of course, the unicorn oracles. And I use those in tandem with the Lightworker oracle cards as well. And on occasion, I mix it up with my own there's angel numbers, and these are animal messengers. So whichever I'm led, even including during our one-on-one sessions, I have been re-clarifying my mission, my path, my purpose, what lights me up, because what lights me up is what's going to fill you up. What I am passionate about is going to feed what you're lacking. And so that means that, well, I got to offer what I'm truly aligned with, because then I lead by example for you to be focusing on what truly aligns and resonates with you. Because the key is, dear goddess, you've got to listen to you. This is your journey. You gotta say, oh, it's perfectly okay to wear a wild and crazy tie-dye shirt. I mean, hey, I've shown up in my jammies and I'm like, hey, this is me. This is all of me. Right? We like to put ourselves in a box because we've been taught to try to put ourselves in a box. And this is why we experience such separation within ourselves, because you're not supposed to fit in a fucking box. So I love my Indian goddess wear. Oh, I love that. And I actually have my sari blouses that I'm still about to stitch. I've been potting plants and oh my gosh, just totally vibing. Today I was potting plants. We went to Home Depot and finally got some potting soil in some new pots. In fact, this is one of the pots, but I'm waiting for, I love this. These are my fake flowers, obviously. I'm waiting for, I have a couple babies that are rooting in some water over there, so we need some roots. And then they're going in that pot, and it's going to be over here. So we're going to have some of the real nature over here, not just over where my love seat and my desk are. I'm really truly creating this whole little haven. And then guess what? When we do our live intuitive clarity sessions, you get to be a part of this space. Like, it's an entire experience. That's what I'm about, is an experience for you. And this has been me digging myself out of all of these layers of work. I got to offer this. I got to do this. I got to do that. Does it sound familiar? And then you end up just feeling so weighed down that what you loved at one time becomes cumbersome. It becomes heavy. It's like, wait a minute. And so now it's just this. And so just to point out really quick, dear goddess, I now only offer my 75-minute intuitive clarity sessions. The 30 minutes, those were like quick, fast, and we get the best results during my 75-minute sessions because we're able to dive deep and listen, goddess. Those 75 minutes go fast. Let me tell you how quick 30 minutes went because we chit chat for a moment at first, then we do coaching, really look at where you're at, and then we do the reading. So that said, let's dive in and see what is going on for Twin Flame Tuesday. Right now, it's really, truly that, coming home to you, dear goddess, seriously. Well then, okay. I all of a sudden have Jim Carrey in my mind. All right. And that literally I had to stretch my arm out to get that card. Let's just, shall we? Ooh, boom. Ooh, this just excites me so much. This is why I love doing these. I love doing these so much. That's exactly what I was saying, was getting clear, getting intentional, being decisive about exactly what I'm offering. What is your vision, goddess? What do you desire? What aligns with you? What feels good? Stop complicating it. Believe me, I'm saying this for both of us. Really clean up. That's again, this space. Look, I had to clean where my plants have been for like more than 2 years. I threw a lot of dead plant pieces and such, things, because I just left it. But clean things out, start to declutter. You've got to be the one to do that. And that includes especially in your mind. If you have clutter up here, it's very challenging to be intentional. Trust me, I kind of... I digress. So now here I am saying, oh my gosh, you know what? Am I allowed to do it that way? Yeah, because I want you to get the most out of your session with me. And again, I want to do the one that I do what I love. And these 75 minutes they go by so quick. Imagine the 30-minute, like we just couldn't, the 75-minute, we dive into it. We do this, you get your video replay. Okay, so if you don't want one, you don't have to have one, but that way you can reference back. So see, right now, the reason why I'm for one in this space is that I'm excited about it. Don't you want to be excited about something, dear goddess? Then I'm here to tell you right now, clarity. Be clear and decisive, be intentional. Get that energy aligned with what you desire, because the chaotic energy is like buckshot. Seriously. You're just pulling the trigger hoping you just hit something. Like, I'll settle for anything over there. So the universe is like, well, I don't know. In this moment, I'm really having flashbacks of when I got my white knight in shining armor, my Toyota Camry sedan that I worked my butt off for years and years and years ago. And I found one and I printed it out. I did not have enough saved up for that one. And I wanted to pay for it. I did not want to have any payments. And my old car, my old Angel, she was barely holding on. Her transmission, and several months later, after, when I had finally allowed myself to look for one that I wanted, several months later, I found the perfect one and drove him home that day. And it was so precise that the ad photo, which I am definitely putting this story on my blog, that the photo for each of the vehicles, the first ad photo is the exact same angle of the car. Where the first photos for both of these two separate ads, months apart. But because of how descriptive I was on what I wanted, the color, the year, the make, the model, the interior, the cloth, gray, not only did I get that car, but I also got it 2 years newer. 2 years newer. Yeah. It was amazing. And right now, here we are, delighting in these blessings, delighting. Even this is, dear goddess, you have a choice. This is being intentional here. You have a choice. You can be wallowing in my twin's not with me, or I don't have the job that I want, I'm not living where I want. You can be choosing to give your attention to that. All right, or even what your twin is doing or is not doing. You can choose it. If it's things that agitate you or upset you or make you to just not feel good, doesn't it feel better to feel good? I keep asking that question. Doesn't it feel better to feel better? I mean, doesn't it feel good to feel good? So, why not start choosing to give your attention to the things that feel good? The blessings, the delight in the little things. Oh, samosas is what all of a sudden I heard in my mind. It's always the little things that become so big, I said to him. He made sure that I got to eat authentic Indian samosas in India. And it was on our way to the airport. He asked the driver to pull over. In Hindi, I assume that's what he said, obviously, because then we pulled over. And he he gets out the car and he runs over, and I'm thinking, oh, okay. Okay. And I didn't watch him come back once, to a certain extent. I thought he was getting a pack of cigarettes or something. And he crawls in the car and he places in my lap this warm plastic bag. It smelled amazing. Samosas. See? Doesn't that just feel good? Doesn't it just feel good to feel good? So be intentional. Delight in what excites you. Stay in that place. Like, again, right now I'm like, wow. When I decided I only wanted to do the 75-minute sessions because they are the most powerful, they are the most exhilarating, the most clarifying, the bestest. Seriously. And I only offer so many in a week. Yeah, see? Because I'm excited about them. I digress. Looks like I'm going to go dance off some of this energy. Goddess dancing is another way that raises your vibration, because that's the key here is, yes, you get clear and decisive on what you want, but then you've got to align yourself with that. It's only in our own minds that we create the limits and say, and especially as entrepreneurs or whatever it is, money, whatever it is you desire to attract. Me, it's to create this impact because, there is something pretty awesome to having goddesses who reach out to me later and say, you were in my journaling today because you were the one that changed my life. My mother taught me who I didn't want to be, but you taught me who I did. And I just sit there going, wow. Because I know this journey. You can actually read my journey on my blog. I can't believe I can say that now. Oh my God. It was literally just published this morning, part 1 of 2. This part 1 is like the beginning to the middle, sort of, kind of to the, and then part 2 is my twin flame side of it. It's actually at empowermentexperiences.com/blog. So you can go check that out. Yeah, definitely gonna have to be dancing. That's another thing, is dancing helps move nervous energy. It helps to be like, oh my gosh, it really helps you to ground into your body. All right, so definitely dancing. In fact, on those givers lists, put dancing down. All right, but dancing allows you to feel good. And doesn't it feel good to feel good? Doesn't it feel good to put on some of your favorite songs and just start singing and busting a move, seeing if you can drop it and pick it back up, I used to do that in like 2 to 3 inch heels. And that was a big deal back then. I'm just saying. Now I don't even wear much heels. I have a pair of heels for all my saris and my salwar kameez. I do. Wow. Well, maybe. Oh, here I was about to say maybe we're done with the unicorn cards. Oh, apparently not. Not at all. Well, this is it. Dear Goddess, raising your vibration aligns you with abundance. Yeah. When you focus on your abundance and blessings that you already have now, when you can actually, and here's the kicker, it is so much easier to see your abundant blessings when you clear out the things that are just cluttering your space. When you really truly create for yourself an environment that you want to be in, that you can have this place to just catch your breath. That is an expression of you that allows you to express you. This is where I've been. Delighting in good stuff. Oh. Because it is all about you. Whenever this card comes for me, it is the self-love card. Beloved, because you are your beloved. This is a self-love empowerment journey. A twin flame journey is a self-love empowerment journey on steroids, I like to say. And that's coming from someone who has lived the kind of crazy ass life that I've lived. So, it's because it's your greatest teacher. Because you're already on this awakening journey, and so you've got to be doing the work consciously. And it's wow. We're literally like relearning to walk, to get to crawling a walk. The babies these days pretty much go from rolling over to walking. But we're relearning how to walk almost, in this whole, wow, okay. All right. And it's just rapid growth. That's truly, and that's, so when I remember I first heard about twin flames, I was like, your greatest teacher. I'm like, well, shit, the life I've had, I've already been taught so much. But holy moly. Truth. But it really is about you listening to you coming home to you really learning how to love you. And you become naturally a leader. You are leading by example. You are showing others how to fill their cup so full that it overflows into others. You are showing others how amazing it feels to feel good. How amazing it feels to just be yourself. To be this expression of whoever you want to be, whenever you want to be that. To be in that loving space of you and everything connected. Loving your twin, loving yourself, loving this experience. Do I always say this? No, not when this puppy is around. Not when that shadow likes to be like, yeah, that'll never happen. Yeah, no, we're in what if, this goes wrong, and well, what if the world never opens up again? What if da-da-da-da-da? And it's just like, it's really, really, really challenging. But this is really that deeper work that we're doing, Goddess, is you cleaning up the dark closets, so to speak, where the shadows live. Really looking at what comes up. We don't go looking for our shadows. We don't have to. You just, work on you and start to expand yourself and do things that you love. And guess what? Where, oh, where, oh, where is shadow? Where, oh, where, oh, where is shadow? Where, oh, where, oh, where is shadow? Where can shadow be? Oh my gosh. I have the cutest video. You're going to have to go check out my Instagram. I am sharing that. Wow. I'm sharing that in the next, it's going to be on my feed here ASAP, of my little love bug. And we've been watching my all-time favorite kids shows, which is Bear in a Big Blue House. She loves that show. And we learned that's the shadow song. And so what it's been is, what if, this is what's been really coming up, is what if we really truly begin to tell a story that my shadow is my friend. And that instead of being resistant or afraid when shadow comes to play, to teach us, that instead we embrace her. Say sure. Because, I mean, really, truly, has shadow really hurt you? Or has she really just been trying really hard to protect you? Maybe that's just the way she plays. So, what if we start to see our shadow as our friend? And I hear the little love bug going, shadow! It's amazing. We can choose. We can choose how we view this world, our experience, our journey. It's all up to us. You are the catalyst. All right? What you think and believe is what you create and receive. Oh, God is... I've been stuck in my shit, some of my shit for a minute. I mean, there's been days where that Rochelle that day would not have worn my crazy tie-dye. But today I'm like, here I am. How you be? I'm even wearing my glasses today. I'm like, of course I got this lamp up there and I'm like, oh, geez. Whatever. Hello, shadow. Hello, shadow. Yes. Oh. Are you? Oh, okay. Well, there's a clump. Here we go. We're going to zip through these. Protection. Protection, call back your power. And I even do this when I am finding myself energetically grasping at my twin. Ooh. When all of a sudden I'm like, I want to talk to him. Where is he? What's he doing? And then I start getting obsessive. I start falling into a shadow. And the fun begins. And I start chasing. And I'm like, what's he doing? Why isn't he talking to me? Oh my God, I'm sorry. And oh my God, I bet you. And he's not talking to me because I'm so horrible. And oh, jeez. Yeah. Call back your power. Okay? Feel like it's calling back my power. And that isn't just with your twin. That isn't anything in your life that you have like a complaining or a misalignment, just straight misalignment, whether it's feeling blame, shame, guilt, whatever it is calling back your power and cutting those energetic cords, saying, ooh, we're fulfilling this lesson, done. I'm looking at what I'm learning here and integrating that, and I'm implementing the change. So, call back your power. You can do that. You are allowed. And that's this, even learning that, even actually doing that is a rite of passage. Because you are going somewhere sacred. This is a journey of ascension. Now I have a wonderful story about this card when the week before I was heading to India. This is again why I love using my oracle cards or tarot cards even. I was cleaning up a angel tarot spread for a client that I had just done, and this deck in particular, I was just like, like it was just whispering away, and I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, fine. So I say to the universe, because I was in such a state of, I cannot believe I'm about to fly around the world. I can't believe I just spent all this money. Oh my God, this is so crazy. I mean, I was freaking out about going to India. I'd never been off the North American continent, okay? And I picked up the deck. I listened to that inner nudging. And this was the card. And I had said, remember, I said, I want billboard signs. Don't be beating around the bush. Do not make me have to think about any of it. I want it to be obvious. The very first sentence in the book about this card because I was about to cancel my trip to India, goddess. Yeah, I was like, I can't do this. This is too crazy. It's too crazy. This card, first sentence, first line of the book says, there is a temple in India. We didn't go to any temples while we were there. However, it was the reference to India. It's like, goddess, when you open yourself up, when you allow yourself to be brought through these moments of these challenging moments of extreme growth, of any little bit of growth, any amount of growth, you are really truly being purified. You are being anointed through the retrieval, through the expansion of knowledge and understanding and wisdom and love. I mean, we just grow and expand, and that's what consciousness is. It's just, whew. Everything's connected. It's time to open up and allow yourself to receive. What is your soul calling you to do? Huh? Do you know how to truly tap into and listen to your soul? How to receive these kinds of messages and interpretations, as we shall say? To look for and find your power, ultimately? Yeah. The power that is already in you. Because you are a starseed, you are a light. And this takes us all the way back around to what feels good, goddess? Because doesn't it feel good to feel good? Doesn't it? What lights you up? That is what aligns you again with the abundance. If you want to attract things that feel good, you've got to be creating for yourself, in yourself, feeling good. So what lights you up? This is why 75-minute sessions are what I'm about now. I'm like, yes, boom, boom, boom. And nice and structured, and oh my goodness, this way no one's appointments run into each other, and they're all just, oh man, smooth sailing, baby. Flow. See how good that feels when you're in that space of what lights you up? So allow yourself to find that space. Allow yourself to find that space. All right? And this is intriguing. No, whatever it is, you don't need you right now. This is where your focus is right now, is you. What is like, whatever it is you're going to do, especially, dear goddess, especially if it's something that does not align with you, or if you're not even quite sure, if you can't quite distinguish that, that's definitely a time to reach out to me. Because we can do this here, you and me. Yeah. Instead of staying stuck, we like to stay stuck. We like to keep ourselves in that very limiting box and going, no, we don't. Believe me when I say, sister, it can get better quicker if we choose to allow ourselves to receive. Yeah, I've been learning this a little bit more myself too. But really, truly give yourself that space. Give yourself that space right now. Perhaps it's even reaching out to your twin. Don't. No. Like that's definitely, and that is kind of a given right now. Because again, this is what I said. No on whatever that was, which would most likely be, I want to reach out to my twin. No. Even I'm right now with that, with my twin. I sent him a way to heal some pain he's experiencing, ego attachment, and it's with his karmic. I mean, we've been exploring this, and I know that he needs to process that. because we do joke about how many words I use, and he gets a little discouraged when I send a lot of words. So I did my best to not send too many. But for real, you got to let them process their shit. And right now, truth be told, look again. Look at the clarity I got just by me going, okay, boo. I love you, my love. I'm going to hold space, and you do you, and I'm going to do me. Like I said, I've been putting some aloe vera plants, some other plants, potting, creating my whole little world here. That fine, if we got to stay locked up for another year to another 3.5 years, it would be. Then fine. Either way, I'm moving to my neighbors next door too. Anyway, I digress. It's really, truly going, well, whatever happens out there, I am in control of me and my little bubble. I am recognizing where my power is and calling it back from where it is not. Really being able to say that, okay, here is a distinguishing determinant. If that's a word. Determination, distinguish. Words elude in this moment. But a clarity, a piece of clarity, a clarification aspect, boom, of how to recognize this is where my power is versus this is not where my power is. And that is, how does it feel? How does it feel to focus on that, to think about that, to give your attention to that? How does that feel? Does it feel good or does it feel bad? Even more, if you're able to distinguish exactly feeling good versus feeling bad, sometimes you just got to even ask yourself which one feels the worst and be like, no, I'm not doing that. So don't reach out to your twin. Don't. Your energy, your focus is being called from within. Because, dear goddess, believe me, I have experienced firsthand experience with my twin that when I do deeper work on myself, he mirrors that every time. This is, again, because there are times doubt is definitely one of the aspects of the twin flame journey. And then you have these such incredible, massive, blatant, obvious affirmations that, oh yeah, okay. That should erase all doubt. And then a few days, and then we have polarity again, showing right shadow. Be like, oh, there's shadow. Hi, shadow. Right? This fun little journey. Every time. But that's just it. A twin flame journey is a self-love empowerment journey, dear goddess. And that is what I'm damn good at. I'm having fun exploring the twin flame journey, but I tell you what, learning that and that dance and schooling, that line of education is, wow. Holy fucking awesome. That's one of my new phrases. Holy fucking awesome. Okay? That said, dear goddess, I am excited to be seeing you someday soon on a 75-minute intuitive clarity coaching session where, like I said, we look at your challenges, where you are, how to get you unstuck, how to look for and find your power wherever you are in your twin flame self-love empowerment journey. I'm here for you on that. And we are days away from officially launching my free 7-day self-love empowerment challenge, twin flame edition. And oh my God, there were shifts in my connection just doing the first few days of this 7 days series. I even actually did the first 4 days in one evening, and it was the very next morning that we had major shift. And then I hit a block in day 5, and oh my God, he mirrored a block. I'm just like, this is so freaking cool. Holy fucking awesome. Okay. I digress, dear goddess. I've been on here a little longer than what I normally like to, but that's okay. It's like, you know, here I am. All divine, all flow, all exactly as we need to know. That said, dear goddess, I will be seeing you for sure. Thankful to Thrive Thursday reading and any other videos I know I've got coming along the way. I tend to just record something every time I'm led, and I'm still finding my way in between social media, my business, my soul purpose, my twin flame mission, me, and it's really fucking exciting, and I am excited to see you excited. Okay? I mean, not every day has to be shitty. It doesn't have to be. Now, is there gonna be some shit? Hello, Shadow. You've come to play. Okay. Yeah. But how do we truly appreciate the light without the dark? The things that feel good without the things that feel bad. How could we truly understand how good things that feel good feel good? That said, dear goddess, I will see you for sure for Thankful to Thrive Thursday. Every Twin Flame Tuesday and Thankful to Thrive Thursday gets published here on YouTube at 7:17 a.m. Arizona time, which is currently Mountain time. In the summer, we go to Pacific. Arizona's too good to change their clocks, so we change time zones, y'all. Okay. So right now, 7:17 a.m. Tuesday, Thursday mornings, and then Super Sign Sunday, because I do Sign Off Sunday and Me Mondays, like I was saying, beginning of this, even though I'm recording my video Tuesday evening, getting it ready for you guys or Monday evening, getting it ready for you guys Tuesday morning. Super Sign Sunday is published Saturday evenings at 7:17 p.m. here on YouTube. All right. That said, dear goddess, I look forward to sharing in this journey with you even more. You can book your 75-minute intuitive clarity session through the link below, or that's at empowermentexperiences.com/ICS. Again, that's in empowermentexperiences.com/ICS for intuitive clarity session. I kind of added the intuitive clarity coaching session after I'd already shared the link around a few places. So we just keep it ICS. Okay. That said, dear goddess, I will see you soon. Rochelle Richard here, reminding you, I will be here to do this, reminding you that the power is in your hands because it's always been inside you. Namaste.